your seeds in a greenhouse is a surefire way to make sure that your plants are successful. But what happens when you don't have a greenhouse? Well, we have Troy Barkman, horticulturist, and he's going to be showing us these DIY ways of having greenhouses.
You bet. That's what we're
doing.
Whole big, without the big setup, without the tent taking up your whole backyard, we can do this, right in your garage or right on your kitchen table, for example.
Perfect, perfect. So talk to me about seeding and why it's so important.
Absolutely. So this is pretty much a seed hack just to initiate good growth to start off the season. Instead of going right outside with your seeds and planting them, right inside the soil, right inside your garden. Yep. We're just starting them inside the house, starting them in a little bit of a safer environment. That way when
strawberry container.
Yep, exactly. Or, any kind of container for that matter. We have a few different examples here.
Okay.
So one of the first things that we need to do to start is to get seeded started soil. So we want a seed starter compared to a container soil.
Okay.
That way, well, for example, for container soils, they pack down. So when you're packing it in like this, they pack. No, this is perfect.
Okay,
you want to pack it in, but when you're packing it in a container, it comes like really hard. So it's packing.
So it's almost
dense.
like a clay consistency.
Exactly, and it's hard for the seeds to poke through and start germinating through that. So this is a seed starter soil. So this way it initiates faster growth for the seeds, and they can actually poke up through that soil in a quicker time compared to doing it in a container soil.
Okay.
So this is perfect for starting. So here, if you grab a container, and we have some seeds to start.
Okay.
What you pretty much want to do is just cultivate a couple lines in here. So we can do, 2 or 3 lines kind of right in the middle.
Okay.
And you just want to drop your seeds pretty much right in there, a little bit.
One after the other?
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
Okay.
And just follow it along.
Is it one seed per?
Or? Pretty close, yep, and that's perfect. And then once you have that, you just want to kind of just push them in a little bit. And once they're pushed in, then you just cover them back up with soil.
Okay, and then you put this on your windowsill?
And then, you want to add a little bit of water now. And then you put this on your windowsill. And you'd pretty much just keep the soil moist for,
and close up the greenhouse.
Exactly, that way it holds the heat in there just like a normal greenhouse does.
Okay.
And same concept with the next step here.
So same thing?
Exactly, so what we'd want to do is we would want to grab our seed starter soil.
Okay.
So let's add that.
Okay.
We want to add the rest of this. And then we would grab another pack of seeds, depending on what we're growing, if it's carrots or beans.
Apparently we really like our spinach here at the Marc and Mandy show.
Hey, here we go. So we want to, level this out, create a little bit of a planting bed.
Just punch the soil.
Yeah, and then just like a farmer, create those farming rows.
Okay.
And just start plucking in the seeds, and you just want to push them in. You want to make sure that the seeds are pretty much pushed in about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch.
Just
deep.
to make sure they actually
Yep, so they don't need to be too deep. And that way the roots from the seed, they start cracking and they start pushing through the soil.
Okay.
And then after this, you want to wait, roughly till the plant is around, maybe 2 or 3 inches, a little bit higher than what we have here, for example. And then that's when you can start taking them out and start bringing them into your garden or putting them into a bigger pot, depending on the whole process that you want to be doing in your garden.
Quickly, Troy, what is this?
Yeah, absolutely. So here we just took a milk carton and we just cut the bottom part, filled it with soil, and we did the same concept here. So instead of taking a stick-on lid and putting that on top, here
you basically have
your own
all-in-one
lid.
greenhouse.
Exactly. So it's here, it's done, and when you're ready to water it, you just open it up and put it shut.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Troy. Guys, that's all the time for today. We will see you next time on the Marc and Mandy Show.
Thanks for watching the Marc and Mandy Show. Like our video by clicking below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.